Embers, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to my favourite video games of 2009. I've done quite a few videos like this at this point. We started in 1990 and we are now in 2009. So if you would like to see my favourite video games of previous years, then if you go in the description box below, you will see a link to all of my previous videos in this series. So as always, I'm going to be using the PAL release date. I primarily used IMDb here for my information. So let's get on. This is my favourite video games of 2009. And quite a good year for me, I would say, in terms of video gaming. Let's go with my honourable mention first. I only have one, and that is the impossible game on the Xbox 360. The little square where you have to jump across obstacles. If I'm looking this way a lot, I do have my list there. And I can just remember the music. The if you know, you know. And I remember being so frustrated playing this game over at friends' houses, and it was a lot of fun. Did I get very far? No. Have I played it in a long time? Also no. That's why I couldn't put it in my favourite games of the year necessarily, but I did have a blast with that game. Such a frustrating game. There's been many games that have come out like that since. Not really my thing, not really my genre, but I do have fun memories playing it with friends. Let's now get on with the actual games on my list. First up, my first favourite video game of 2009, Batman Arkham Asylum. Of course, I couldn't make this video without putting Batman Arkham Asylum here. The first game, of course, in the Batman Arkham franchise, a franchise that I absolutely love. Even the Forgotten Child Origins, I love you too. But I absolutely, of course, adore the Batman Arkham franchise. There's not too much I can say about it. And I can't quite remember when I played Batman Arkham Asylum for the first time. I don't know if I played it in 2009 or I played it later on. I really don't know. But to this day, I still think it's one of my favourite video games of all time. I really, really do. So next up is a more recent addition to my list, and that is Assassin's Creed 2. So Assassin's Creed 2 came out in 2009, of course, and I only played it for the first time this year. And out of the Assassin's Creed games I've played so far, 2 is without a doubt my favourite. For context, I'm currently on Assassin's Creed 3. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I am on my Assassin's Creed journey. So if you don't know, this year I decided to play Assassin's Creed for the first time and play every single game. Like I say, I'm on Assassin's Creed 3, so I haven't played all of them, of course, not by a long shot, but from the ones I have played, Assassin's Creed 2 is definitely my favourite. I love Ezio as a protagonist, and really I just loved everything about Assassin's Creed 2. I don't really have much negative to say about it. Now, if you can hear any background noise, that is my bunny rabbit as usual. She's eating at the moment. Next up, speaking of big franchises, we have Dragon Age Origins. The first Dragon Age game came out in 2009. And again, I played this a little bit later for sure. And I still haven't played Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age Inquisition. I went from Origins to the Veilguard, which is going to annoy a lot of people. I promise I'm going to get to 2 and Inquisition for sure. I really, really liked Dragon Age Origins, and I really want to do another playthrough actually. I absolutely fell in love with Morrigan. I think the cast of characters will really stand out. And again, I don't really have a bad thing to say about that game. I really enjoyed it. Haven't played it in a while, so I would love to replay soon, as I say, but I really enjoyed Dragon Age Origins. Next up, The Sims 3 came out in 2009. Probably still to this day my favourite Sims game, actually. And again, I'm probably due another playthrough of The Sims 3. I haven't played it in such a long time. But I really, really enjoyed The Sims 3. Again, not too much to say, but can you believe The Sims 3 came out in 2009? I can't remember when The Sims 4 came out, but we haven't had a game since. I can't believe that. And I think in a lot of ways, The Sims 4 regressed. I think The Sims 4 did a lot right, of course, but I just think that the complete game of The Sims 3, you know, disregarding packs, add-ons, is better. I do believe that. So next up, the first Just Dance came out in 2009. Not one of my favourite games of all time, not really my genre, but it does make the list for my favourite games of 2009 because again, I do have fond memories playing Just Dance with friends and being absolutely exhausted. And finally, for me, for 2009, we have Trivial Pursuit on the Wii. Again, is it the most groundbreaking game ever? Absolutely not. But I have really fond memories of playing Trivial Pursuit every year at Christmas on the Wii with my family and my friends. So that's it for me. But 2009 was a brilliant year for video gaming. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below what your favourite video games of 2009 were. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, bye Embers.